Hello and welcome to the channel. The stars seem to be aligning for Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Call it luck or strategic planning, but everything just they fall in place for Trace am back to when it all started, right from when INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakubu declared him president in the middle of the night like a thief. Anyways, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Tinubu's men lead 10th National Assembly, vow not to be rubber stamp. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the ruling All Progressives Congress APC on Tuesday succeeded in getting their anointed candidates elected to lead the National Assembly, raising concerns about the independence of the second arm of government. In an election presided over by the clerk of the National Assembly, Magaji Tambuwal, the former governor of Akwa Ibom State, Godswill Akpabio polled 63 votes to defeat former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, who polled 45 votes. Jibrin Barau from Kano State emerged as Deputy Senate President without any opposition. In the House of Representatives, the party also had its way as Tajuddin Abbas won a landslide victory, polling 353 votes as against 3 votes scored by each of his 2 challengers, Ahmed Wase and Aminu Sani Jaji. Both Akpabio and Abbas expressed their gratitude to President Tinubu and promised to cooperate with him in ensuring good governance in Nigeria. Senator Mohammed Ali Ndume, APC Bono, nominated Akpabio, while Solomon Adeola, APC Ogun, seconded Akpabio's nomination. After Akpabio had accepted his nomination, Senator Ishaku Agbo, APC Adamawa, nominated Yari. Jimo Ibrahim from Ondo State seconded it. There was a slight disruption on the floor of the Senate as Tahir Monguno, APC Bono, raised an objection to the nomination of Yari. He claimed that the Constitution and the rule of the Senate did not permit a non-ranking senator to be elected as Senate President. Senators Adeola, Ndume, and others supported Monguno, while Yari supporters kicked. The clerk overruled the objection to Yari's nomination as he declared that there was nothing in the Senate rule book and the Constitution that precludes a non-ranking senator from becoming a Senate President. The sorting was interesting and both camps watched with excitement until those in Akpabio's camp started jubilating immediately the figure of 55 was reached in their own counting. The election to the position of Deputy Senate President did not take time because there was no counter nomination to that of Barrow, who had been nominated by Senator Dave Umahi and seconded by Saliu Mustafa from Kwara State. The politics of yesterday's election of the Senate was dramatic. The atmosphere around the premises of the National Assembly before and during the election was tense as security agencies mounted strict and rigid checks at the gates. President Tinubu, in his reaction, called on the new leadership of the 10th National Assembly to settle down and move swiftly with the business of governance. Rejoicing with the parliament, Tinubu, in a statement he personally signed, said the election of Akpabio and Abbas as President of the Senate and Speaker of the House of Representatives is a good development. The President also congratulated Yari, Wase, and Jaji for enriching the process with their participation in the leadership election. He said, "We have all been called upon and accepted the responsibility to diligently and faithfully serve our fatherland with the oath we took. It is time to get on and move swiftly with the business of governance in the service of Nigeria. As your president, I am prepared to transparently work with the National Assembly. Nigerians expect distinguished senators and honorable members to make laws and carry out oversight duties that will enhance the performance of government to achieve successful outcomes, including improving the quality of life. In the course of our work together, disagreements may occur, When we disagree, it will not be out of malice, ill will, and quest to diminish the institution of the National Assembly or any individual member. Meanwhile, Akpabio has promised to work with his colleagues for expansion of the revenue streams available to the country, especially from the huge but largely unregulated natural and solid mineral resources base. Akpabio, who spoke during his acceptance speech, also promised to engender effective oversight of the executive arm of government for responsive policies. According to him, the expansion of revenue sources, coupled with effective oversight, which its leadership will engender to block loopholes for revenue leakages and wastages at ministries, departments, and agencies, will help to shore up needed revenue for effective governance. Akpabio also promised that his leadership will not witch hunt his opponents in the struggle for the Senate presidency, as he extended his hand of fellowship to Yari and senators who did not vote for him. On my part, I affirm that this leadership shall be yours. It shall be a servant leadership. It shall be an uncommon leadership. I urge you to remain hopeful, steadfast, and united. Nigerians must remember that the nation is caught up in global challenges and upheavals, which have far-reaching consequences. Our Senate will remain watchful of and will be responsive to these events. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. On his part, the Speaker, Abbas, has promised that the 10th Assembly will work in harmony with the executive arm while upholding principles of checks and balances. He, however, emphasized that collaboration with the executive will be anchored on the principles of transparency, accountability, and respect for the rule of law. Delivering his inaugural address, Abbas assured Nigerians and lawmakers that he won't take the mandate bestowed on him for granted, adding, "I shall be just and fair to everyone, irrespective of our perceived differences." Saying that the speakership campaign witnessed in the past few months was democracy at play, Abbas observed that all of that has come to pass, adding that it is time to forge ahead and work together for common good. Through legislation, the 10th House will promote entrepreneurship and support small and medium-scale enterprises. We shall diversify our economy and provide sustainable employment opportunities for our youth. We are aware of the challenges in our education, healthcare, and infrastructure sectors, amongst others. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.